Okay, it's Monday morning and it's time to depart for offshore. I get a weather forecast from Chris Parker along with routing information, and I also scan and use Predict Wind's professional offshore package. Of this information, I got 4 basic routes to choose from. The first one being to go offshore directly into the Chesapeake Bay, which is about 700 nautical miles, and the second one is a coastal route all the way up to the Chesapeake Bay, which is in the realm of 800 nautical miles, and a route from Marsh Harbor to Beaufort, North Carolina, staying east of the Gulf Stream, 500 to 525 nautical miles, and ultimately option 4 was the one that I decided upon, which is a coastal route that will take me not more than 125 nautical miles from shore and uses the Gulf Stream to its best advantage. Now we're exiting Man o' War Key, and over there is a barge and a tugboat that ran aground on the reef coming in. But we are exiting Marsh Harbor in the Abacos, and we are heading home. We are almost out the channel. You see over there the rollers on the reefs. Goodbye, Abacos. I'll see you in November. Welcome, crewmate Shane.
Good to be aboard.
Shane's at the helm and taking us out the channel.
There you go.
He's doing a better job than that professional that ran that, that barge and that tugboat over there.
If you want me to demonstrate, so I can give it up more than happy.
Nah, you don't need to demonstrate.
Okay. All right. Oh, it's a beautiful day.
It is. Yep. Somewhere around 550. Almost 600 miles is how far we need to go.
I was calculating it that we only have another 91 hours to go with each other on the ocean, and then we'll hit the Beaufort.
Yeah.
I think we've killed 2 hours so far. It's 10:20, up to 8:38. Almost 2 hours.
Yep. Yep, we're out on the Atlantic Ocean and we're sailing. I've been sailing now most of the day and just hit sunset on the first day out. Winds have been a little bit lighter than I would have liked. We're only getting about 9-10 knots, but we are moving along and we're going 4.5 to 5 knots over ground, which isn't too shabby, but we're doing okay. It's the first day out, and this is the first sunset. So far we've come about 380 nautical miles from Marsh Harbor, and it is about 5:45 in the morning. The sun will be up in probably another half hour, 45 minutes or so. I am in the Gulf Stream. We've got a couple hundred miles to go. And then I expect to be in Thursday night, Friday morning, something like that, into Beaufort, North Carolina. And zoom in right here, you can Gulf Stream. We're making 5 knots through the water, almost 10 knots over ground, and that's as a result of the Gulf Stream. If I have it turned on.
Hey,
now say something.
This is where I was when we started this venture, and I'm still here. I haven't left my chair.
I know.
It's been 96 hours. Can I please go to the bathroom?
No, because I just finished pumping out.
Oh wait, I can see land.
Wow, it's approaching sunset. We've come just about 500 nautical miles. I have about 175 nautical miles left to go. We're in the Gulf Stream, but I am pretty much off the coast of North Carolina, South Carolina, somewhere in that area. And then about another 40-50 miles, and then I'm going to veer to the west to start to exit the Gulf Stream. Looks like we're starting to lose our wind.
No, it's just a crappy steering job. I'll try and position it so you get a good shot.
So we're motor sailing the last leg into Beaufort, North Carolina. Should be entering the channel somewhere around 8:30, 8:45, and probably somewhere inside of Beaufort Town Docks by 10:30, 11 o'clock. But we still don't see land yet, but supposedly it's up there according to the charts. So we're up for a recap, are we? All right, we departed Marsh Harbor and got out the channel. The first day was pretty uneventful. Once out the channel, we got the mainsail and the foresails up, and we sailed most of the day the first day. Made probably pretty close to 150 miles or so, but did not quite reach the Gulf Stream. We entered the Gulf Stream on the second day. And when we entered the Gulf Stream, we veered a little bit to the north and entered the Gulf Stream, where the Gulf Stream produced sometimes as much as 5 knots. You'll note on the left-hand side there is a small line that marks the territorial waters of the United States, and that kind of puts this map in perspective to give you some kind of an idea how far offshore we were. We weren't more than 125 miles offshore at any one point in time. At the conclusion of the third day, we were beginning to realize we pretty much had made it home. We only had maybe 100 miles to go. I did damage the autohelm while taking down the mainsail, and so we didn't have use of the autohelm for the balance of the trip. And strangely enough, while washing the dishes, I did not realize that a vinyl hose had popped off one of the PVC fittings, and we drained about 30-40 gallons of water into the bilge. But we arrived in Beaufort, North Carolina at the end of the 4th day. In Beaufort, North Carolina, Shane was joined by his wife and departed the vessel, leaving me to sail solo up to Deltaville, Virginia by way of the ICW, and an uneventful trip up brought me home a few days later, and I am now back in my home slip, Safe Harbor, Stingray Point in Deltaville, Virginia, and it's good to be home.